Cowabunga wants to be in the camera too. This is for Life in a Day on YouTube, partnering with Kevin McDonald and Ridley Scott. I wanted to say, Kevin McDonald, I think it's a great idea, and Ridley Scott, I think it's a great idea. And Sarah Pollock's quote about ordinary people having dreams and visions and voices, and that this was a chance for people to share. I was really excited, and it gave me a lot of hope. And I want to say, Ridley Scott, I love you. Kevin McDonald, I love you. I hope you like my stuff. When I heard about 7/24/2010, Life in a Day, I was really excited, and because I've been thinking about life, what I thought my life should be, a lot of my fears, a lot of my loves, what I hope will be different about the world, if the world will ever be different. Concepts like heaven on earth, that there are millions of people out there that believe it will come true, heaven on earth, and that it will be soon. And that's a really enticing, wonderful idea. I certainly hope it comes true. So, thinking about the questions Kevin McDonald posed of what do you fear, what do you love, what makes you laugh, what are in your pockets. I fear that my wishes, my hopes, my dreams, my success won't come true. I fear that. I fear death. I fear not existing, yet I fear existing and being in pain and suffering. I fear, philosophy and religion says sometimes ultimately it's just emptiness. I would rather not be empty. It makes me rather go screaming back to religions that say, God loves you, don't worry. And so I grapple with that. And I hope it's true that being or universe or God does love us all, and that we will always exist and we will always be happy, and that we'll all be successful and all our true dreams will come true. And in some ways I hope there is free will, and yet I hope there's like a wonderful destiny. So in those ways, these are my fears. What are my loves? My loves are my animals. Two of them are right here, Lucy and Cowabunga, and we're in a field. There's beautiful, the tree. When I first took Lucy to this field, I love life, I love my animals, I love my loves, I love my family, I love my friends. I love my home. I'm trying to make my home a home. I love California. I love America. I love the world. I love the universe. I love beauty. I love nature. I love me. I love my dreams. I love my hopes. I love my innocence. What makes me laugh, I would say, is when I look out at the beautiful sky realize a lot of my fears aren't true, aren't happening, and won't come true. And I'm throwing a tennis ball. My loves are true and will come true. And so that my loves are greater than my fears, and perhaps my fears are illusory. And that makes me laugh. And I certainly hope it's true. It's a squirrel in a pine tree. And I like Kevin McDonald's questions because they're very simple, they're very true. They go and ask the deep existential questions, and yet they're also the simple life-affirming questions that we ask ourselves alone, with each other. Sometimes it's helpful when we ask them with each other, because maybe we feel less alone when we do. I would say, what are my pockets? I don't have pockets today. But, oh, I do love my long hair, too. I have papers I brought in my backpack to this park that I love, to this field. It's like, for my dogs and I, it's been our field of dreams. We come here, we dream, we hope, and trying to fix the camera. I mean, this for YouTube is called Life in a Day, 7/24/2010, which is a four of clubs Leo day. Regarding what do I fear, I wrote a couple poems for Kevin McDonald regarding his questions. What do I fear? What do I love? What makes me laugh? What are my pockets? Is there a story behind it? And I wrote a couple of questions to kind of answer that. And maybe I would call this one the part, well, I would call this one Life in a Day. And this is how it starts. 7/24/2010, Life in a Day. The Realist. I am not Hemingway. I do not need 6 words to write my life story. I write mine in 1. Fuck. Oh, sorry. I should warn you. If you like Charles Bukowski or something, this is okay. There's profanity, so maybe this has to be cut out. But it has profanity. Okay. I am not Hemingway. I do not need 6 words to write my life story. I write mine in 1. Fuck. I am not Dostoevsky. My liver does not hurt. My heart does. I am not Tolstoy. I do not write War and Peace. I am War and Peace. I am not Austen. I am not Perfect Lexicon. I am cunt. I am not Dickens. I am not Ernest anymore. I am Psycho. I am not Steinbeck. I am not Mice or Men. I am woman. I am woman, still a girl.